Thanks.
Yep.
You wanted to talk?
Yep. Don't you think we should?
Sure.
Sure. I mean, I think we probably need to, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Even if I didn't mean it, that doesn't really matter because it still happened. So, I am gonna apologize and accept blame for intruding on your meeting. It was not my intention, but that doesn't matter after the fact because it happened. So, that was wrong of me. I didn't have ill intentions. Regardless, still an issue. So I am willing to apologize and accept that I'm in the wrong for that. Would you like to respond?
I have nothing to say.
Okay, so why are you turning your back to me? What do you mean you have nothing to say? That obviously bothered you. I'd like to talk about this, come to some sort of an agreement, and then move past this together. And I know it's a big deal, and I know I'm in the wrong for it, but that doesn't change the fact that obviously I want to move past it.
Sure. But then when you're mad, you bring up other things as if it's relevant.
Okay, what did I bring up when I was mad as if it was irrelevant? Or are you talking about in
Claiming
general?
that I don't spend enough time with you.
No, you do. And you try to. Like, we do shit that we need to do.
And sure, you'll acknowledge that in these kind of in these kind of conversations. But anytime you get upset, you'll throw it in my face again.
And honestly, it got under my skin because of something you said. Like, you said stuff like... I'm trying to remember because I don't really remember and it was heated. But if I remember correctly, it was something along the lines of... You know, I want a life outside of just us two. And I'm trying to say, like, clearly you do. Like, you even you struggle to find time for all the things you want to do. Like, I know you want to have a life outside of us two. And so while I did it, I probably snapped and said it in an aggressive and negative way. But it was more or less me trying to point out you obviously have a life outside of us too. So, like I said, the way I said it was wrong, and I was negative about it. It was a dick thing to say, so I'll apologize for it. It was more or less responding to the fact that you don't have a life outside of us two, or that you want to have a life outside of us two.
Yeah, which you understand for the span of these conversations until it becomes a problem again. Until you make some other offhanded comment about how I don't make time for us or our businesses or whatever else. Generally stating that I don't do enough.
You do make time for us, but like, for example, like, it's not even like I have an issue with it. It's more or less the fact that you're sitting here throwing it in my face, like, oh, if I don't spend enough.
I'm the one who
Look,
throws things in your face.
Okay, before you get upset and angry, can we be civil about it? You will make offhanded comments like, oh, if I don't spend enough time with you, you'll divorce me, or you'll want to divorce me. Shit like, in that meeting, oh, I want to have a life outside of just us two. Offhanded comments like that, throwing it in the face is the wrong term. Alright, so I apologize, and that is a negative thing to say. However, comments like that, yes, they do annoy me because, and it makes me throw it out like, you know, look, you don't even spend as much time as you admit you want to spend with me. And you've said that before. You struggle to find time for us to do shit sometimes. And yeah, I shouldn't throw it in your face, but there are other comments that goes both ways. It does take two to tango. So yeah, when comments like that are thrown out, like, yeah, I get heated, and and they're fresh on my mind, and then I snap, and I'm in the wrong for that. But I do it outside of those comments too, and I'm also in the wrong for that.
I just wish we could have an honest conversation for once.
Okay, how is this not an honest conversation?
Because all of these words you're saying right now change.
They don't change.
They do.
Okay, you'll say shit that gets under my skin and I'll snap. Like, I'm sorry. I obviously am not the most stable fucking person. You've quoted me on it. You'll say shit that gets under my skin and then I'll end up snapping in the heat of the moment. And I apologize for that. That doesn't mean these don't hold anything, like, hold any less true. Like, yeah, you want me to be fully honest? I love you, okay? And I try to be more patient than I am with other people. But yeah, ideally, these smoking gun interviews, they should have been done months ago. Seriously. And I understand that you're busy. And I'm not trying to hold it over your head, genuinely.
No, apparently you don't.
I do. I do genuinely understand that. But if you want me to be fully honest and take out the bias that you're my wife, these should have been done months ago. You want to have an honest conversation? Let's have an honest conversation. I genuinely don't mind if we even have to push back after this Wednesday. And I will genuinely get it. We're doing it this Wednesday because we agreed on it. We also agreed on it a few weeks ago, and it had to get pushed back, and that's understandable. But if you want full transparency, yeah, it sucks that we had to push back fully. But I understand that you're fucking busy. I'm willing to sit there and admit I'm wrong for what happened during that business meeting, regardless if I intended to do it or not. What I think is unfair that came out of that is, like, I don't know you didn't tell him that you're doing a business with me already. I didn't know that it's a genuine...
Have to.
I didn't know that it's
so stupid that you think you are in the right for that.
It's not even that I'm in the right. It's the fact that it was a mistake. It's not like I went out of my way to sit there and be like, you know, we're definitely starting a company together.
Mistakes are fuck-ups, Denzel.
Okay, and
And they are things that people are completely valid to be upset about.
Sure, but you act like this is an illegal business that I was supposed to hold my tongue about. It's a legal public fucking business.
No, it's just maybe you should think for 2 seconds of my perspective for once in your fucking life, Denzel. Instead of poor me, I don't see my wife enough. I don't get to do the things I want to do with the businesses as fast as I want to do them. Because fuck my wife. My wife can't do enough. My wife can't make time for me. I'm going to accuse my wife of not being busy 100% of the time that she's away from me, even though she fucking is. I'm not going to think about my wife's perspective. I'm not going to think about my wife's stake in this entire business deal. I'm not going to think about what she said to me before entering this conversation. And I'm not going to think about how my words are going to affect that relationship with her because I'm only concerned about myself.
That is literally not the case, though. It isn't.
One morning, I fucking woke up, Denzel, and somehow, some fucking how, every part of my life is connected to something. Whether it's you, whether it's HOA, I don't have any fucking thing for myself anymore. Something that I've told you 1,000 times is more important to me than anything else, is that I have my own stuff away from my people. Something that is my own. And somehow I woke up, and everything is different now.
What is that? Okay.
And that doesn't mean I don't love you, or that I don't love doing the things that we do. But at the end of the day, I'm not fucking happy.
Okay.
So this was supposed to be my thing. I made that clear. Going into this.
All right, and I apologize. It was not intentional.
You're sitting here going, I'm not in the wrong.
No, okay. No. Let me clarify. I think I'm in the wrong for stepping on toes in that. That's not taking away from you at all, though. Like, I didn't know that was gonna cost you anything.
It could have.
Okay, and I'm saying I'm sorry for that. But that's like, I'm not able to predict the fucking future. Like, I can't tell that that's not, like, it's a legal business. Stop turning your fucking back on me. Holy fuck. How am I supposed to know? Like if it's illegal shit, yeah, I'm gonna hold my tongue, but it's a legal business. One that we've talked multiple times.
It doesn't matter that it's legal. It matters that in the contract, it states that I am not allowed to work for a competing company. And yes, considering the two companies both gather materials and work with materials, yes, it is fucking conflicting.
Okay, but did I know that, though? I did not know this.
It doesn't matter. sure.
Okay, and I'm saying if I would have known that, I would have never said anything. But I don't know this. I'm trying to kill time because I'm sitting there waiting for you to be done. I'm just shooting the shit. I talk about my legal business with you all the time. I talk to people about smoking gun. I talk to people about chew mats. I thought it was public fucking knowledge.
You didn't think it through.
How did I not think it through?
All you had to do was sit there and think, these both have to do with materials.
One has to do with the refining process is how I think about it. Look, I'm sorry. I seriously am sorry. Look. I'm willing to apologize for it, and I'm glad it didn't cost you the fucking opportunity. It was me just, like, shooting the shit to kill time.
Don't realize how important that is to me.
Okay, what do you mean I don't realize how important it is to you?
You don't.
It's a genuine mistake. Like,
okay, why is it important to me, Denzel?
So you have your own thing.
Why else?
You have your own thing going on, and you'll be able to, I don't know if it's an important factor, but you'll also be able to help with the other stuff. You'll have your own thing separate from me, separate from HOA. You'll be able to help with the other stuff, with the other, with the fucking, with the back end shit. Am I wrong?
What was I before you met me?
The mayor.
Before that?
A businesswoman? What a businesswoman? What do you mean? What do you mean? What was I before I met you? What? I'm confused.
Yes, Denzel, a businesswoman.
Okay. And you still are a businesswoman? Like, I'm so confused.
I'm trying to get you to understand why this would be important to me.
Okay, and I'm trying. Look, look. You do
name off. Just humor me for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Off the top of your head, who owns businesses? Just list me some CEOs or owners.
I don't know. Dean, he owns a business. Do you want CEOs or owners?
Just owners.
Okay. Dean, he owns a business. Lang owns a business. We own a business. We own 2 businesses, technically.
Not us.
Okay.
Just when you think of business people, who are the people that pop in your heads?
Dean. Lang. Leslie. I think of my boys. I don't know if I'd consider. I know Sis, like, probably on paper owns the tavern, but, like, I think it's Sis. Are they business people? Roman is kind of a given on that one. I figured I probably shouldn't have to mention him, given the context of the argument. Ash with Uwu Cafe. Changang with all those businesses.
Great. So out of however many names, there was one girl.
Okay.
Okay, and so that might not be important to you, but it is to me.
Yes.
I have... Can you please just let me talk?
Yes.
Please, so I can explain to you why this matters to me?
Okay.
This city, as long as I have lived in it, as long as I have been a businesswoman, most businesses consist of boys' clubs. And that's not out of discrimination or anything like that before you even start to think that I'm going there. It is just how they function. There are less women in general. But to know that I have achieved such a level of success in my life and in my businesses, to receive such a reputation that there are other people who have put my name forward for something like this, is huge to me. Because I can be a businesswoman all I want. all I want. There are plenty of us. There is not a lack of us, but it is the lack of recognition that we exist and that we are not people's first choice for things like this. More often than not, Cassie has been fucking killing it. Penny fucking kills it. And yes, I know I said owners, but Carmela used to run Bahama Mamas. Fucking Lexi has worked for every business under the sun and has operated and run most of them. Leah has run fast loans.
Eve.
Yeah, Eve holds her shit down. There's so many
Sarah
of us.
Ableton.
But yes, and without one person in so many of these situations, we had to be afforded the opportunity by someone else. And that's just how business works sometimes. But to be just explicitly recommended for a position by someone who I have barely spoken to in the past 6 months is amazing and great. And I just want to fucking enjoy that. So to me, that is a sign of my success and how far I've come from the beginning. And to have you step on toes in the middle of it, in the middle of something that is just mine, and me to enjoy the success I've done fucking kills me. Because the last time I got something that I worked hard for and amounted to and achieved, you did not care. You don't care.
Yeah, I do.
You don't.
I look at you like a businesswoman already.
For me, and that's great, and a lot of people do.
Like
sure,
I already look at. Like, look, I already look at you like a respected fucking businesswoman. And I'm sitting here trying to tell you, I never tried to fucking step on your...
Sure, Denzel, the point is, it has been a long time since I have felt like a businesswoman in my own right. Without a connection to my husband, without a connection to my gang, without it being connected to the mayor's office, without it being, I work for Dean. To be one in my own right. It has been a long time since I felt that, and I've missed it. I've missed it so much, and I haven't had time to upstart anything on my own. Whatever, you don't get it.
I do get it. Stop saying I don't get it, and don't give up on this fucking conversation like you do. I know I walk away from conversations too. Okay, I get it. You gotta understand, I look at you differently than everybody else does. I look at you differently than you look at your fucking self. Okay? Like, I understand that it was an opportunity and you were excited for it, and I was happy for you, and I was not intentionally trying to do anything in that fucking meeting. And I get how it comes off from your perspective. I do. And look, I'm once again, I am wrong for that, and I'm sitting here apologizing for it. However, please.
You can't get it, Denzel. You literally can't.
What do you mean I can't get it? You just expressed it to me. I'm trying to say that I'm happy for you.
Though. You can say that you hear me, but you can't understand it.
What do you mean I can't understand it?
You literally cannot understand where I'm coming from. Tell me, how many times while you were the mayor did you have people storm into your office and accuse you of fucking whoever you were having a meeting with?
Yes, I can't understand.
How many?
No, I have not. How
many business meetings have you had where somebody has spoken over you because you're just a man and let the women handle it?
Okay.
How many times?
Look, it hasn't happened. Look, if you let me fucking correct myself.
So it is fucking important to me.
I know
my own husband is not somebody who steps on my toes in this way.
Okay, and I'm trying. Look, have I ever done this to you before?
No, Denzel.
And how many times? Please.
Fucking understand.
And I do, and that's what you don't get. You're trying to tell me I don't. I understand where you're coming from because it was wrong of me. And if I would have realized what I was doing, I would have stopped myself. How many times, even before I married you, have I sat there and said I don't want to take this from you? Look at the cocaine shit you were doing before we got married. How many times did I sit there and tell you I did not want to be involved in it because I did not want to take something that was yours? It matters to me. I already look at you like a businesswoman. I was not trying to take that from you, and I apologize.
Well, you didn't in that meeting.
I didn't what?
You didn't view me as one in that meeting.
I did. Like I said, I did not intend to do anything.
You were seeking out something for personal benefit, Denzel.
I was not trying to. That's what you don't get.
And I get that, but you didn't think about it before acting.
Okay, and I'm in the wrong for that. I'm willing to admit that. Look, I'm in the wrong. Like, I was not trying to, but yes, I was in the wrong for that.
I get that.
Look, I'm not trying to sit...
I get that, you get that.
I'm not trying to sit...
your apologies.
Look, I'm not trying to sit here and claim that I did nothing at all. I get what the issue is. I'm trying to say, like... Look, I didn't even want to be there, honey. Okay? I didn't want to be there, but both you and Roman said, no, sit in. So I was trying to make fucking conversation. And then look, I wasn't thinking. Like, I didn't even see it as, like, me trying to get a fucking opportunity. Because I don't give a fuck. I really do not give a fuck about having an opportunity there.
That makes it so much worse.
But what I'm trying to say...
It's something you didn't even want.
But what I'm trying... Because I would talk to you about doing anything. Like, I wasn't going to sit there and fucking sign a fucking contract right then and there. I talk to you about things. I do. Whether you believe that or not, I do talk to you about almost every decision I make.
Great. And you also talked over me in that. And tried to overrule what I was stating, even though I wasn't even talking about the same fucking thing.
Okay, and I'm sorry for that.
Do you even know you did that?
No! I'm trying to say that I'm in the wrong, and I didn't even mean to do this shit to you. That's what you like, I hope you realize it's not with ill intent.
I know that.
Like, because this, I was literally just trying to shoot the shit.
This is not me saying I don't forgive you. This is me saying it's gonna take me longer than 10 minutes to get over it.
Okay, but how many times have I gone out of my way to not do that to you? And I'm trying to apologize, and I fucked up.
I should have just gone alone. So, it's partially on me.
It's not on you. Stop. Look at me. Do not look away from me. All you do is fucking look away from me this meeting. Stop. How many times have I sat there and said, you know it's important to me. You can't sit there and tell me flat out that I do not care about how you're viewed. And I do not care about your positions and things.
You should care how I'm viewed.
Yeah, no shit. And I'm saying you obviously know I care about that. You know I care about how you're viewed. You know I care about you getting opportunities. You know I care about not trying to overstep things. I made a fuck up.
But you don't understand that I have to work 5 times as hard.
I get that you have to work.
Respect that you will always be afforded.
Look, I get that you have to.
You don't get that.
You tell me this shit. I can take my wife's fucking word. No, I'm not sitting here saying I fucking understand it, but I get it. I get what you're telling me. And I'm trying to sit there and tell you I made a mistake. I made one mistake like this. In how many months, honey? This is the only time I've ever overstepped you, and it was on accident.
I said, this isn't me not forgiving you. It's just me taking longer than 10 minutes to get over it.
Yeah, but I don't want you to just cut me out of everything, though.
I'm not.
Yeah, because that's what it sounds like sometimes.
No, I'm cutting you out of me going to my own business meetings for my own job, which is fine.
Look, I'm trying to say, even then, like, look at the Dean one. Why do you think I immediately walked away from that? Because it was your thing. And that's what I was going to try to do with the Sionis one. And you guys made it very clear.
That's different because you work for the company.
No. That is just how I... No, that is what I do with your business shit, honey.
I'm saying I will still take you to things like that because you actually work with me.
Yes, but what I'm saying is regardless...
Sionis, I'm going to go to alone from now on. It was my mistake for bringing you. And that's not saying because you fucked it up and I should have known blah, 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 blah. I just shouldn't have in the first place.
Okay. Like, I fucked up, so now you're never gonna take me to business shit that doesn't involve me. I made one fuck up in 6 fucking months.
Why should I?
It was a fuck up and it was an accident. Let me prove to you that it won't happen again. How many times? No, please. How many fucking times have I sat there and I said, I don't want to fuck you out of things? How many times I told you how important it is to me that you're viewed a certain way? People go out of their way. If people say dumb shit like it's my business, I correct them on that shit. It is important to me. I'm not trying to take opportunities from you. I made one fucking mistake in 6 fucking months.
I mean, even that, Denzel, how many times has somebody come up to me at the farmer's market booth and said, oh,
no shit, it hasn't happened. No shit. No shit. I'm not fucking sitting there denying that. But what I'm trying to sit here and tell you is, Look, I get it, and it's a big issue, but I'm trying to tell you, let me prove to you that it won't happen again, please. Like,
Denzel, it's not about it happening again. This is literally me, as a businesswoman, saying I shouldn't bring people who are not involved in the business deal to my meetings. I am genuinely saying that was my fuck up as a businesswoman, not because you did what you did. Regardless, even if you had said nothing that entire time, I still shouldn't be bringing other people to my business meetings. That is my fuck up. This isn't some punishment.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. What else do we need to talk about?
You're the one who wanted to talk.
Yeah, because I don't want things to be weird every time I fucking call my wife. Or ever hang up on me every time I fucking call my wife. So what else do we need to talk about?
Your wife feel guilty for everything under the sun, including wanting to be her own fucking person.
I want you to be your own fucking person.
I don't want to be part of a match set, Denzel.
Okay, no fucking shit. That's never been more clear.
And yet that's always been the case.
Okay, look, I wasn't even gonna fucking call you today. I was gonna let you do your own thing because I know Mondays are fucking hectic for you. Like, what do you want from me? We have shit together.
You stop making me feel guilty.
We have two businesses together. We have side shit together. We have a fucking warehouse together. We grow weed together. How much more do you... We need to do shit together because that's what we do. But, like, you're telling me sitting here, oh, yeah, make you feel like you have to do any of this. You never had to do any of this. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love you, and I fucking love doing these things with you. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty.
I'm too independent to be constantly made to feel guilty for not being part of a match set 24/7.
So what is this? You trying to, like... This sounds so bad.
It is bad.
Yeah, so what do you want? Because I'll stop. Like, I'll just... You don't want to be a part of a fucking match set? Then fine. There's never a fucking match set to begin with.
Yes, it has been.
No, it hasn't. You don't... No. Can I be honest with you where you're not going to get pissed off at me and storm away from a fucking talk? Please? Please.
And you claim you don't make me feel guilty all the time?
I'm not trying to...
But you say stuff like that?
I'm not trying... Okay, I apologize. Look, it's how I talk. I am blunt, honey. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. But you know what? It is a little frustrating. You want me to be fully honest with you? It is frustrating that we can't just solve things in a fucking conversation. Because if you get rubbed the wrong way, you have to walk away from it. Or sometimes... Don't get me wrong.
Everything's fucking wrong, Denzel. Every fucking thing
No,
I do
not
is wrong.
everything is wrong.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Doesn't have to be a match set. I just want to get shit done that we look, we literally, I talked to you about, like, we literally sat here. We sat all the way over there. And all the way over there, and we had a conversation about how you can, like, moving up, this material business is important in it. You could sell to whoever you wanted to sell, and doing this shit together as a team. I told you it's going to be a lot of time. You said you understood that. Weed stuff. We start growing weed to do these weed runs again. I said, you know it's going to be a lot of time. You understood that. We already have a legal business. We're doing a second legal business. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and make you feel guilty. I'm not trying to sit here and constantly be around you. But we have a lot going on that is an us thing. Do we or do we not? And I'm asking this not to be condescending, because I don't want it to come off. Okay, I'm not trying to be. Okay, I apologize. Look, I even tried to point it out. I'm not trying to be condescending, just because I feel crazy. I'm asking, do we or do we not? Because I genuinely feel crazy in this second. I don't mean it in a condescending way. We do. We do have a lot to do. We do have a lot going on. And I know that you're busy. But you're sitting here saying, oh, we're a match set. Everything we do has to be together. No, it doesn't. But we have a lot going on together. So yeah, I try to get shit done with you because you're a lot less flexible than I am. Is that not the case?
No.
Seriously.
No, listen to me. There's also a sense of you won't take no for an answer.
What do you mean?
When you started bringing up this materials business, I was like, yeah, that's great. That'll be great for you. And you consistently sat here and went, yeah, but you don't want anything to do with that. So, yeah, but you don't want anything to do with that. Yeah, but like, you have no interest, I thought. So, and like brought it up every 2 seconds. You clearly wanted me to be a part of it.
Because originally you wanted to be a
So
part
if
of
you
it.
don't do this guilty bullshit, yes, of course I'm going to cave eventually because I just can't fucking handle the amount that I'm constantly doing something wrong to you.
Okay, but it's not something wrong to me. Originally, look, originally you said you wanted to be a part of it. And then you said no, because you had too much on your plate. And then we talked about it a bit, and then the more we talked about it...
Yes, you consistently made
brought it up.
Comments.
Sure.
Trying to make me feel like shit so that
I wasn't trying to make you fucking feel like shit. You seem to... Do you not want any part of it?
You can't actually be asking me that after what you did earlier.
What do you mean? Look, because you're making me feel bad. I'm just gonna put it like that.
Welcome to my world.
No shit, but you're making me feel like I forced you into a fucking business with me. I'm not forcing you into shit. And then after I offered to do the illegal shit with you fully, please, stop saying Denzel. Are we a fucking team or not? Can you please look at me for the love of God? Look, I love you. You're making me feel fucking bad, and I get it. It's hypocritical. But look, the only reason I made that comment after what I said today is because you're making me feel bad like I forced you into this business. I don't want you to be in...
It's been a long time since we've acted like a team.
What do you mean? Look at the... Okay. How so? We're literally starting a business together. Again. It's been a long time since we acted like a team. Let's go over things. Like, if you really want to say that. Please, look at me.
I don't want to.
Why?
You don't get what I'm saying.
What don't I get? How do I not get it? You're assuming again.
It used to be us against the world, not us against each other. Denzel.
Okay, no shit. But look, even when I'm trying to sit here and do shit with you...
Yeah, no shit, so will you please listen and stop brushing it off?
Okay, it's... yeah, but look, honey. It used to be us against the world, and then you got way more busy. This is not... and let me clarify. This is not me trying to, like, make you feel guilty. Please. Please just try to listen to this with an open mind. It used to be us against the world when the HOA didn't talk to you every day. When we didn't have individual shit going on with each other. But you got more busy, and that's understandable. But it's going to feel less of us against the world when you got more on your plate. And yeah, sure, we argue. I know that. And I know a lot of the times it's pointless, and I'm trying not to argue about pointless shit. But this is important to me. Because honestly, you know how it sounds right now? It sounds like you just want to be done with me. It's how it comes off.
No, I just wish you'd listen.
I am listening. Stop.
Don't.
Please, for the love of God. Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. Look me in the fucking eyes.
Don't.
Please. Look, I will sit here and listen to you. Look, please don't give up on me in this conversation. Please talk. I am here to listen. Please just speak your fucking mind fully. Please.
I have. We're at our best when it's us against everyone else, Denzel, and it hasn't been that way in a long time. And I miss it. And we do so many things where it could be that way, but you just are never happy with me. Ever. And you don't believe that I'm trying my best. And I am. You dismiss things that are important to me without even thinking about why they are. Or that they are completely imperative to being happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we acted like a team the most when the HOA wasn't talking to me as much. But you're forgetting the part where I was fucking unhappy. All the time. Now I'm finally having successes and getting back on my feet, and I can't even enjoy them because my husband is upset with me all the time and wants to be around me 100% of my time. I need space to live and breathe and do my own thing. Have my own successes, my own family. You're an incredibly important person in my life. But Denzel, I can't just be Denzel's wife.
No, I don't want that
and I
from you.
can't just be second in command. I have to also be allowed to be just Andi Jones.
Okay.
I've never felt more less like myself than I have recently. And I hate it. I hate what I've become. I've become so jaded. So fucking jaded. Over everything. Every fucking thing. I can't stop yelling and being angry at the world, at you, at HOA. I can't stop. I thought being a businesswoman in my own right again, without it being connected to the biggest parts of my life, would help. But I don't even get a chance to enjoy it.
You will. Okay, look.
Not even celebrate it. I could have been out celebrating with you, but instead, this.
Look, please.
I just hate everything.
Please.
I have become to hate everyone. I used to be somebody who loved everybody. I wanted the best for everybody. And no, it's not a realistic way to live. And of course, it was going to get beaten out of me. And it did get beaten out of me, but that doesn't mean that I like it. It doesn't mean I don't miss how I used to be. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how I got here.
Will you?
But I don't even know who I am anymore. And I just want time to feel like me again.
Okay, will you please? Please look at me.
No.
Please.
I don't want to.
Look, I love you. Okay. I want to help. I seriously want to help. Please. Look, I'm not trying to make you feel guilty for shit. Okay? And I can try to, like, look, I can try to think about what I say way more. Okay? Like, I'm not trying to hurt you. I really am not. And yeah, we are at our best when we're a team. And I want to be a team on more shit. Like that Mayor Academy. Look, that Mayor Academy. Look how well we did that together. When it was just us running things together. Like that. Like, look, I know I fuck up. And I know I know I'm not perfect. And sure, I'm not, I know you're not gonna also sit here and say you're perfect. Like, I think we both get that. But will you please look at me? Please. Like, I am happy for you. I genuinely am, honey. I genuinely am happy for you. And like, I'm not trying to take shit from you. I'm not trying to ruin shit for you. I do love you. And yeah, when we're together, I hear you venting constantly about HOA, about other things going on. And yeah, maybe I am just blunt and rude, and I look at shit as your husband way more than I should. But I am genuinely happy for where you're at in the HOA too. And yeah, I will sit here and I will say we feel less against the world together because you have more. But I am still very glad that you are there. Like, one thing that you don't, I feel like you don't understand, and it's not because of you, it's because of me, is while I might be blunt, I might be negative, I'm an asshole, and I know that I do shit wrong, but you don't know how proud I actually am of you on shit like that. Like, yeah, I see things differently than you, and we'll clash on shit. We will. But I am genuinely proud of who you are. I would never want to take that opportunity from you for the business on your own accord.
You should be.
Yeah, I should be. Stop.
No.
I am genuinely proud of you. Look, please, you're in your own head. I love you, and I think, like, you don't know how proud I am of you on shit. And I'm not good at expressing shit.
No, I fucked up.
You didn't.
I fucked up. I don't know how I became this way. I fucked up.
You didn't fuck up.
Yes, I did.
Please.
I did.
Look at how.
I'm not supposed to be this. It's not why I came here. I'm not supposed to be this.
People. Look.
I'm not supposed to be this.
Okay. Look, what I'm trying to say is I am genuinely proud of you. The shit that you do, like the work you do, I don't want you to ever take it for granted. And I know I'm awful with expressing myself. I know that. Okay. Okay, honey.
No,
All right.
Get it.
But I know I don't. I know that you don't like how things have changed. Please, I do. Help me get it then.
Don't.
Hell, if you don't think.
Don't fucking get it.
I know what you need. I know you need. Look, I know you need it. Look, I know that you want to have your own individual business stuff, and I get that I make you feel guilty, and I apologize for that. But I also get you're sitting here telling me that you're not supposed to be like this. You've changed. You used to love everybody, and now that's different. And yeah, you even admitted that it would have gotten beaten out of you eventually, but it's changed so frequently.
Oh no.
Please.
You don't get it, Denzel.
Okay, then talk to me. I'm your husband.
You don't. I'm not supposed to be this. She's never gonna.
What?
Never gonna.
Honey, you're you're crying. I need you to try to talk calmly, please. What? I'm trying, please. I am here to support you.
It's supposed to be for her.
What do you mean for her? Talk to me.
Fucking failed.
What do you mean for her? You failed everything. Talk to me. Look. Honey, calm down. Look, I'm here. Look. Talk to me. Look. Talk to me. Seriously. Look, don't talk to me as your fucking husband. Okay? Talk to me as Denzel. Look. Don't look at me as your husband, your business partner. Just look at me as Denzel. Look, talk to me, please. Look, I'm here. Look, I'm right here. Everything's okay, Andi. I'm right here. Talk to me.
It's not okay.
Okay.
I failed. It's okay.
Okay, tell what you gotta have me understand. Okay, you gotta help me understand. What did you fail? Talk to me. I
failed. I failed for her. I was supposed
For her.
to make up for it.
Who's her? Talk to me. You gotta talk to me.
Sarah.
Who's Sarah?
I can't.
Talk to me.
I can't.
Honey.
Oh, I can't.
Honey. Please. I want to understand. I want to be able to help.
I can't.
I failed people too. I have failed people too. Honey, I know how it feels. You are the beacon of light in a very dark tunnel that I have inside of me. Okay? I have failed people. Trust me, I get it. I do. I was put into such a hard position, and I've talked to you about it. Like, I know. I know failing and letting people down. I get it. Okay?
And what if you had done it accidentally?
What do you mean
Would
if
it
I
have been better or worse?
if I had done what accidentally?
Ricky. What if you accidentally killed him? Would it be better or worse?
I don't know. That's my biggest regret, honey.
I don't know if it would have been better. If it had been on purpose with Sarah, I don't know. I told myself I'd come here, I'd make up for it, and I'd make everyone happy. I'd try to help. I'd make up for what I did and what I didn't do. And I became this, and I don't know how I became this, or when it happened, or when I stopped being somebody who cared if people were happy. And everybody told me it would happen, but I didn't think it would. I didn't think it would, and it happened, and I don't know when. I just woke up one morning and realized I didn't care anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna...
When did this happen to me?
Holy fuck, chat. Shut the fuck up, it's
I made a
roleplay.
promise. It's the only reason I came here. And I fucking failed. I fucking failed, Denzel. That's why I feel like a fucking failure all the fucking time. I don't need you to remind me. I know I am one.
You're not a failure. You're not a failure. You're not.
Yes, I fucking
No, you're
am.
not. Look, you're not. Seriously. Look at me, please. Please don't leave. Look. Honey. Please.
What?
I need you to realize something. For the love of God. You are not a fucking failure. Seriously.
Yes, I am.
No, you're
but
not.
I don't know if I can get that person back. I don't know if I can ever be that person again.
You're not a fucking failure.
I used to make people happy.
You make me happy. You make
People
your...
used to be happy
You
to
make
see
plenty
me.
of people happy. You do.
I made everything positive and brighter. And somehow along the way, I'm not that person anymore.
Look.
And I don't like what I see when I look in the mirror. At all. I fucking hate her. She is everything I tried not to be. I don't know how I got here. And I don't know how to get back.
Honey. Okay.
There is no going back. There is no going back.
Look.
I can never be that person again.
Look.
I can't.
Okay, then let me help you. Please.
There's no way back there.
Look, let me help. Let me try to talk to you about this. I want to help. Please don't walk away. I want to help my fucking wife. Okay. Look. I don't... You're not a fucking failure to me. You really are not. I need you to realize that first and foremost before we talk more. Seriously. I am proud of you. Oh, please. Okay, I can move past this. But you need to understand how proud of you I am. I need you to realize that. Because I'm not good at expressing it. So I am trying to. I helped found the HOA. And I take pride in somebody like you helping lead that group. I take pride. I take genuine pride in your position there. And yeah, I know we don't get to hang out as much. And that is fine. I want you to have your own shit going on. But I take genuine pride in that. Every time you've come to me and you've sat there saying you feel like you're failing. Every time you've sat there and said you feel like you're not doing good enough. Every time you sit there and you tell me you feel like you're not sure if people are going to look at you in that position. I've always been supportive of you. Because I believe in you. Because you are genuinely good in that position. You do genuine good things for that group. You genuinely help all those people. You genuinely are there for your family. And you are so good at leading with that shit. And yeah, there are stuff you're not experienced with. And I'm not going to sit here and I'm not lying to you. And I'm being genuine. Yeah, you're not as knowledgeable in the loud crime. But you're one of the smartest fucking women I know. That's why I take pride in having you as a wife. Okay, you're extremely intelligent. You are extremely kind. And yeah, maybe you're not as kind as you once were before that mayor's office. Before all the changes recently. But you are extremely kind. You're extremely intelligent.
Not anymore.
You're extremely intelligent.
I don't make anyone happy.
You make me happy.
No, I don't.
What I'm trying to tell you.
I don't.
You do.
No one. I don't make anyone happy. My own gang I don't even make happy.
You make your gang... Look. Honey, I need you... Honey,
I became the thing I was trying so hard to fight against.
Honey.
Since there was always something better to look at, there was always a brighter side to everything, a positive outlook on everything. There's always somebody I could be making happy, and there was always something I could be doing more of to make that happen and make the city better. And I keep putting myself in these positions where I'm trying to find that person again. I'm trying to do the construction company so that I can feel like I'm that person again. But I'm not, and I'm horrible. I'm horrible
You're
to
not
these people who
horrible.
are asking for my help. I am.
Honey,
I'm horrible
honey,
when it's something I signed up for.
honey,
I'm horrible.
you're not horrible.
Yes, all I do is yell at members of my gang because that's my position, and I willingly took that up. And I don't go out of my way to make them happy as much as I could.
But you do go out of your way to make them happy sometimes. You even talk to me about how you want to
All
go
I
out
do
to.
is fight with and disappoint you.
You don't disappoint me. That's what I need.
I don't know what happened to me.
Will you look. Will you look. I need you. I really need you to listen to me. I need you to listen to me. You're honey. You're worked up. I need you to listen to me.
To be like this.
I love you. I need you,
like this.
honey.
And I can't go back.
Honey, nobody can go back. You don't think I wish I could go back? I understand that. You don't think I wish I could go back? Do you understand who you're talking to? You're not talking to your husband right now. You're not talking to a businessman. You want to know who you're talking to right now? You're talking to me. You're talking to Denzel. I put myself in the hardest position I'd ever been put into before. And every day of my life, I wish I would have just had the 2 cents to fly him out. To get Ricky on a plane out of here so he didn't die. But you know what? I didn't do that. I fucked up and I made a mistake. And I regret that.
We're just gonna be broken forever.
We're not gonna be broken forever.
How do you know?
Because I believe in you. I believe in myself. I don't want to be broken forever. For the first time in a very long time.
We're going to be.
No, we're not.
What it is. Yes, it is.
Look.
We can't fix each other.
Yes, we can.
No, we can't.
We can try to. Honey, I started to finally fucking mend some of the wounds inside over time. And it hurts. And I know how hard it is. Okay? And I know how painful it is. I might not know every ounce of everything that goes on in your mind with Sarah, okay? But I do, trust me, I do know about letting people down and failing. Okay? And I know how hard it is. And I know. But I also know that you can't come back from this stuff. Okay? You need to believe.
You come back.
I've
Have you
started.
forgotten?
I don't forget.
Have you moved on?
I don't forget, but I've moved on.
No.
I've moved on. I don't forget, but I have mended some of those wounds and I have moved past it. Yes. What I'm trying to say is, honey, I want to help. Okay? You need to let me fully in. Okay? And we can work on this together. Or very much I want to support my wife. I want my wife to be happy. I want what's right for you and what's best for you. You've helped me so fucking much. It's the least I could do. And that's why I'm saying is I fucking love you. And you don't disappoint me or you're not a fucking failure. And I know I'm a blunt piece of shit. And I say things that I shouldn't say because I let my temper get to me. But I am seriously proud of you. Not only as just my wife, but even with how you do stuff in the HOA when you tell me about it. And yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say that, sure, I've said it before. Look, I've said it before. I'm not going to sit here and say you're fucking perfect, but you are perfect for me, okay? You really are. And I know that I am short-tempered and I snap. And I can work on that. I seriously don't want to make you feel guilty or feel like a failure. And that is my own failure to make you feel like that. Because that is the furthest thing from the fucking truth. You are not a fucking failure. Yeah. Sure, I'm a fucking asshole for some of the shit I've said. But you're not a fucking failure. And you make me fucking happy. And you've helped me out a fuck ton more than you ever will know.
Can we just go?
We can, but look. We can go. Please, look. We can go. We can, please, look. We can go. We can seriously go. Okay. But I need to know, look. Just, please let me help sometimes, okay? And I'll work on things, and I don't want to make you feel this way anymore. Okay? But please, just let me in, and let me help. It doesn't have to be today. I want what's best for you. And I want to be a team. I don't want to feel like we're at each other's throats. And yeah, more often than not, I'll cause some dumb shit, and we'll be against each other for a little bit. I want to feel like more of a team. I want to feel like we just felt doing that Mayor Academy together. We fucking ran that shit, and we did really good together on that. So I want to feel with you every day. And I know that I've started pointless shit. I snap. Just, you're not alone. I need you to realize that. Please, at least acknowledge that. Okay?
Okay.
I love you, Andy Jones, okay? I just want to help. Okay? Please let me know how I can. We can go back to that bike and we can drive. But I want to make sure you're okay, first and foremost, before we do anything else. Okay. We can go back to the bike, we can drive, you can drop me off somewhere. But I need to make sure you're going to be okay. Here, I'm not trying to push you.